Um, this is the EMP Team on Fire UK, and we're back again. Today is Friday, and I'm Sue Whitley, and I'm here joined by Mary Cadman and Purity Ball. Today we're going to be discussing how to build a list, and basically we'll be looking at things that you actually need to consider in building that list. Everybody all right tonight?
Yes, thank you, Sue.
You're all fine. Okay, I'm going to kick off and pass it over to Purity. She's going to tell us basically how to build a list. So over to you.
Thank you, Sue. Good evening, and good evening, Mary. I'm happy that we are all here once again. So basically, Sue, your question to me is how to make a list or create an avatar or create a tribe. They're one and the same thing. Basically, before you actually go out and market yourself, I would say you need to look at yourself. Look at your characteristics, look at the things that happen in your life, because people will relate to you because of the things that happen in your life or the things that are happening. Basically, it's just like making a friend. When you make a friend, the first thing you do is introduce yourself. And once you introduce yourself, there are questions like, hey, what do you like? Or what do you do? And you tell them, this is what I like, these are my fun things, and then obviously the conversation goes beyond that, and they will ask you, okay, how did you, I mean, what is your life history? So basically it's like you're giving somebody a life history, so you're giving them your story. It doesn't have to be a sobby story, it could be a story that is fun, and or a story that is sad. It doesn't matter. Your story is what people will relate to, and it doesn't mean that everybody will relate to your story, because everybody has a different need in life. So if you're telling your story of maybe like you stopped working, or you were not working and you were tired and you needed something that would give you money while sitting at home, you just basically tell them that story. So so basically all you need to do is write up a story or tell somebody about your life, and they will relate to you. Somebody who has gone through the same things as you have gone will actually look at their life and say, oh, this lady has gone through whatever I have gone through, and she knows exactly what my life is, so I could trust this person, and I could relate to this person, and I could follow this person because this person has got information or has got things or how to deal with something that I am going through right now. So I hope I've answered that question. That will also bring me to, who are you relating your stories to? You're basically relating this story to a group of people, not everybody, because I mean we cannot sell to everybody in the world. So you're relating to somebody who is exactly like you, maybe of the same age as you, or somebody who is probably a single parent at home looking for something to do but has the same kind of story as you. Somebody who's working 9 to 5 and is tired of working 9 to 5 and has the same kind of story as you and can see that you have done ABC to be where you are. So I hope I've answered those two questions. So I will now introduce Mary and also ask Mary to answer this question for us. What are the major or the common pains and frustrations that you share with this list, the list of people you're making, Mary?
Hi everyone. Hi Sue. Hi Purity. Good evening. You actually cover a lot, Purity. Well done. What the common pain I share with those people, working long hours, for example, like today, I'm working from morning. I came back home quarter to seven. Quarter to seven, I have to prepare dinner for my kids and my husband and all this stuff. This is the pain because I don't have enough time to sit with my children. Although now all the kids are on holiday, you need to go out with them. You need to take them out to play with them. But what I am in I am working. That's the pain I share with them, and also you get the pain I share with them. Most of people working long hours, there is no enough money. You can't go holiday. You can't take your children holiday. You can't go yourself holiday. You are working for nothing just to feed at home. This is the pain I'm sharing with those people. If you ask me what's the solution, for example, I will do. So my solution for this is to work hard, to change the way I'm working at the moment, to find something that can provide more for me and my children. This is what I can add to that. I hope this is answer your question.
Thank you, Mary. You've answered the question very well. Can I ask you another question? I mean, when you've spoken about the pains and frustrations that you share with these people. Now, when you have found the pains and frustrations, where do you find these people?
In place of my work, working with them. I find them in church. After when we go for tea, we're discussing our life. This is where I find those people. I see them in job center. I see them in hospitals. Some of them has an interpreter myself. Some of them, they open their heart to me and talking to me heart to heart, telling me their problem. This is where I see those people. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Mary. And I don't know whether you have any question for Sue?
Yeah, what I'm going to ask Sue is, hi, Sue.
Hi.
How can we solve this problem? Now we know, for example, this is all the problem we're facing, and I'm one of those people also living this pain. How, if I came to you, how you can solve this problem for me?
Oh, hi. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, I mean, as you say, you know, I have to consider, you know, what you guys are looking for, or anyone that is going to end up on my list. I need to consider what they're looking for and where they will be looking for it. It's most likely that they'll be looking for it on the internet, you know, with Google and other stuff and search engines nowadays. And the internet is becoming very popular that people are doing that. You know, and they're looking for someone, maybe a friend, maybe a colleague, maybe a company, someone they can trust that can give them answers to these things. Now, we are already in the business of building lists for our own businesses. And most of the time we create these lists using capture pages. And we will have considered all the things that Purity and Mary has already said in actually designing our capture pages. And so we would know already what sort of things could alleviate some of that pain for those people. And for us, that is we need to consider that in order to be able to build trusting relationships from the outset. And what we could do, presumably that they've come to us via the internet or via our capture page. I mean, even if it's someone you met at the church and they say to you, this is what's happening in my life and I need this, as long as you understand that pain, what you have to do is you have to give them something small that will alleviate that pain, but not too small that it's invaluable. But also you can't go to town and give them something huge. You know, we were discussing yesterday, something you might consider might cost $7 to $10 is a bit appropriate. But it doesn't have to be. What that thing has to be, we can call it a lead magnet. It could be that we wanted them to come to us so we can build a list. They can be part of our list. Or they are already on our list and we want to build those trusting relationships. So we can consider building, I've considered their problems and their pains. So when we offer them that lead magnet, I said earlier, it could be for them to opt in to be part of our list, or they are already on our list, but we want to give them something to start building trusting relationships. So we give them something of value, $7 to $10 worth, not too expensive, but we don't give them something they have to study to get to use it. We give them something that they can use straight away, like a cheat sheet, or we can offer them a consultation. Something that's consumable, immediately consumable, but something that's going to wow them, because say for instance they have a business and they're not moving forward and they don't know how to advertise perhaps on Facebook and they would like to do that. You don't want to give them a lesson on how to advertise on Facebook. You want to give them a cheat sheet that they can just put into practice straight away and get the results that they're looking for. That way they're going to think about you. They're going to think, she creates answers. You know, she's the person I'm going to go back to when I need the support next time. But, you know, it has to be accountable to the last or to the end result with immediate gratification, so to speak. And that's the sort of things that we can do, you know, for our list. And in doing so, you know, we are creating, as I say, those meaningful and lasting relationships, and hopefully that they come back to us and they say, okay, you know, I liked what you offered me, and can I have a look at such and such, or you can offer them something else. I mean, you could say, how did you get on with what I offered you? You know, if you want more, here's where you can find it. You know, you then send them your sales page to whatever it is that is a bit more substantial for their business. Has that answered the question Mary is asking?
I think yes, so you've done very well. You've answered the question very well. So I hope that people have understood, I mean, how to solve somebody's problems. So maybe if you have anything else that you need to tell us about.
I mean, the thing is, I guess the only thing I can tell you is judging on what you can initially offer them. That is where you need to really think about, because you know, you don't want to give them something too small, and you don't want to give them something too big that's like a big lesson and cost a lot of money, because you want to whet their appetite. Now, whetting their appetite is giving them something that will resolve one of their problems.
I could ask you the next question is, how can you help? Well, how can you provide information about their problems?
How can I provide information about their problems? Again, I mean, yeah. It all depends. As I say, it depends where you met. You know, if you met them through our capture pages, then you will doing it via emails. You could ask them to do it via Skype, Hangout, where you could talk face to face. Or if you met them at church, you could invite them over to your place, or you could meet for coffee and discuss these things. So, I mean, you could deliver these lead magnets to anyone. It all depends how you met and which communication methods you have. In our business, you know, once they've come through the capture pages, we have systems like autoresponders, which will say, "Oh, hi, you know, thank you very much for, you know," or whatever. Thank you for coming into my business, or thank you for giving me your email address. And that is at that point, knowing what it is that they responded to, that you offer them that magnet that will keep them there, or you can offer it to them before they opt in. So that is one way of delivering it. Yeah, does that answer it?
Yeah, it does actually answer it, and it's not has to be, for example, in the way patronizing. You can help them. For example, if they already have a website, or they have Facebook, or they have any type of social media, so you can support them with that. Try organizing, for example, like we're organizing the Hangout now. Try organize the Hangout also, so to get the message across to them, or try this to get them, because some of the people, they don't have a confidence to be in front of the camera, like me at the beginning. I just scared of this talking on the camera and this stuff. So this is one to lift up their morale, to be in front of the camera, and also to talk to people and to engage them with the group that they can benefit out of them. Not just you want from them money or something. This is what you offering them has a value. You're giving them a value. Yeah. So in this way, they will trust you, and they can opt into your site.
Yes.
Thank you, Mary, for that explanation. Maybe if I could add in just a bit. I hope I hope whatever I'm adding in is of value as well. So basically, what building a list is not selling a product. It's actually giving information about something. It could be not about the product that you're selling, but you're giving them information because they have your list has a problem with something, and you give them information, and once you've given them that information, they will use that information and solve their problem. So the next time you give them something else, or some information about something else, they are ready to listen to you, even if that something was of no interest to them, but they will give you that time to look at that information you have sent to them, and you will find most of the time that even though they don't respond to you there and then, eventually somewhere down the line they will remember something that you sent to them, because it's come across to them in the future, and they'll say, "Oh, in the past so and so sent me this information. Why don't I go back to this person, because this person gave me this information and it's of value to me now. So what else does this person have?" So already you have created that list. Yeah, a list doesn't mean that it will work there and then. A list means you're actually giving somebody something that might want to come back to you 2 years down the line, 1 year down the line, 3 months. It could be 1 week. So it's all about the information you're giving out. before the product, because once you start selling a product, nobody wants to listen to you. If you sell information and give proper value to your downline or your tribe or your list, they will always come back to hear what you have to say.
Yes, thank you for that. That's exactly how it goes. And there's a lot of different ways we can deliver this information to our list. You know, there's blogs you can refer them to if you blog. You can refer them to your website, to your best blogs posts. You know, so there's all these ways of delivering the messages. Have you got anything to add, Mary?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And also building a list, there is other way. If you're already on business and you already got a website, blog site, this is also will get your leads to come. Why? Because they will visit your site. They might like the blog, the content you wrote in your site. They will keep coming for more to see, because like you feeding them with the information that they actually looking for. This is how they will come back, and you might even get them subscribed to your site. And at that moment, when they subscribe to your site, this is the time you build your relationship with them, you build your trust with them, you get them to trust you, you value them, and they will value you from the content they already getting from you. Because at the same way, you learning from them and they learning from you. They might know a lot. Yeah, they might know a lot, and you also giving them this thing that they didn't consider is important. They will take that, and you will take from them. Like now, we're learning from each other.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Okay. Anyone has anything else to add? I think I don't have anything else to add. We've kind of touched on all the things that we need to build a list. So unless any of you two still have something else to add, we're glad to hear.
Yeah, I think we've done it. We've done it. Okay, everybody happy so far with what we've discussed?
Yes, we're having fun. We're getting more.
I mean, it's all about supporting each other. It doesn't matter what problems you have or what pains you have, because somebody else will be able to solve that pain and frustration for you. So as you see, as Sue had said, she had gone blank, but we still went on with it, and we've done whatever we are supposed to do to the best of our ability. So I think this business is not just for people who know what they're doing. It is for people who know, and also people who are looking to learn or maybe start a business. It doesn't matter what level you are in life. Elite Marketing Pro will accept you as you are, and the people in Elite Marketing Pro will also be able to accept you and help you and move you forward. As Mary said, that you'll be surprised that sometimes you go into something and you think, oh, I have got nothing to offer these people. I do not know anything about anything. So I will just be, I'll just go there, or maybe sit at the corner and try and just listen out. But you'll be surprised how much you know, and how much those people that you think that know quite a lot will learn from you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So, well, thank you, ladies. we're certainly building each other up, and we'll be producing a lot more value, and I hope everybody finds it useful. And leave us any questions that you may have, and we'll be quite happy to get back to you. Okay, and we shall call it a night.
Thank you very much for having us, and hope to hear your comments and your questions if you have any. So I'll say my good night now.
Okay, good night, everyone. And don't forget to follow us next Friday, the same time.
Same place.
Bye-bye.
Bye.